Hey guys, this is Chef Vicky Ratnani and welcome back to an amazing set of recipes once again. Today we're going to make a beautiful, very comforting dish, chicken and rice. The origin of this recipe is called the Hainanese chicken and rice, which I love eating when I travel abroad. So it's basically chicken which is cooked in a beautiful broth and literally it's steamed, and with that we serve really nice jasmine rice which is also cooked in this stock. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour, but believe me, the results are just mind-blowing. Now here with me I have one chicken which is less than a kilo, and what we're going to do first is I'm going to season this chicken a little bit, okay? So I have a little bit of salt which I'm going to be sprinkling over this first. I'm going to put some in the cavity of the chicken, okay, and season it really well, okay. So we are seasoning this chicken really nicely over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be actually taking some ginger. We're going to tie up. I'm going to take some ginger, some spring onions, and then we're going to be stuffing the chicken with this. And at the same time, we're going to be doing similar aromats into our stock. So let me first pour out some. So pouring out this nice, lovely cold water. Okay, we always start our stocks with cold water, remember that. So we've got our ginger here, which I've got inside. And we're going to be adding a bit of the spring onion, okay, just to give that extra flavor. I'm going to be adding a couple of lime leaves, which I use in Asian cooking, especially in Thailand and Vietnam, but I like that whole freshness in this. So this is the way I like to make my chicken and rice, and let's get going. So I'm going to be tying up this chicken firstly, okay, so it stays in place and doesn't go all over town. What you need to do is just put these together. And so we've got all our chicken in place right now. So we've got our water which we were about to boil. I also have my chicken which I'm putting in here. Perfect. So we put the chicken in here. We're going to be adding some more ginger. We're going to add some spring onions for all our aromats. This is a beautiful stock which can be also used on its own for cooking rice, making sauces, making stir fries and the works. I'm also having a cinnamon stick, some star anise, peppercorns to go in here. I also have some garlic which I'm going to be smashing here. About 2 to 3 cloves of garlic in here. Perfecto. And along with this I'm adding a little bit of coriander. Okay, a few coriander leaves, stems, everything goes well with this. Nice. Now there are different elements to this dish, okay. You have the chicken, you have the rice which is also cooked in this beautiful stock, of course separately, which I will be taking out a little later. And along with this we're going to make two very interesting sauces. One is a soya based sauce with the chicken stock, and the other one is a lovely spring onion sauce. Now there's another important element which is used in this dish to make the sauces, which is, well, it may be optional for you, but I think it's a really good thing if you can make it. Now when I bought the chicken, I also asked my butcher to get me some chicken skin. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to take this chicken skin and I'm going to be rendering it really slowly, okay. So as the chicken skin and fat melts away, you're going to get this really nice, lovely, flavorful chicken fat, which is going to be used to flavor your rice for the chicken. Let's start cooking. So we've got the chicken skin here. I'm going to cover it, put it on a low flame and slowly render it. That's it. Now The chicken is going to take about 30 to 40 minutes to cook. In the meanwhile, I have my rice, which is, I'm using Jasmine rice for this, which has been actually washed 2 or 3 times and it's been soaking for about half an hour to 45 minutes. I'm going to be draining this rice and I'm going to be cooking it once my chicken stock is ready. This dish goes with amazing accompaniments. You know, chopped spring onions, sliced chilies, some shallots. You can literally make a whole arrangement with this. It's so good because the chicken and rice is the base, which has 2 beautiful sauces, but the toppings, it's up to you. You know, a lot of them don't even need toppings, but if you feel like, I would say definitely some eggs will be nice with this. It'll go really, really well. Now, the chicken fat is rendering. I'm going to still let it render. In the meanwhile, I want to make a really nice scallion sauce with this. What is a scallion sauce? It's a spring onion sauce. So for that, what I'm doing is, I'm taking a little bit of sugar, I'm taking a little bit of salt, okay. I'm going to take a little bit of ginger in this. I'm going to take a little bit of garlic in this, okay. Why not? I have some beautiful bird's eye red chili, which I'm going to add a couple of pieces. It's going to make it a little spicy and all that and delicious. So we're going to do that. And then with this, we're going to add some spring onion, the white part of it, which we've chopped up. And I've got the green scallion to this. Perfect. Now we're going to just pound this till it kind of all comes together. Okay, the salt and sugar are going to help this grind really well. It helps it to pound it together. Salt keeps it together. The sugar gives the balancing to it. And the chicken fat is going to give all the flavor. So we are almost done there. Okay, we've got this into a nice, lovely paste, almost like a real flavorful thing going on here. Beautiful. And now to this, we're going to be adding our chicken fat. So a nice hot chicken fat to this. Beautiful. So about 2 to 3 tablespoons of chicken fat in this. Perfecto. I also have some chicken fat left here, which I'm actually going to need it to flavor our rice, our beautiful jasmine rice, which I already have here. It's going to go on next right now. I think the chicken is like almost done. I'm going to switch this off and let this cool. The chicken, once it's ready, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to plunge it into another pot with iced water so it holds the cooking. The skin gets nice and firm and also at the same time it stays moist. Okay. Then we're going to slice it. I'm going to carve it off the bone and serve it with the rice and some scallion. Our scallion sauce is ready. So I'm going to put this scallion sauce on the side here, right here. The next we are going to strain this chicken fat into here. And the rest I'm going to be rendering it on the side, which I don't really need now for this recipe. But chicken fat is always good to have. You can cook your eggs in it. It flavors a lot of sauces. You can make some great fried rice with this, guys. It's unbelievable. So next, I'm going to keep on rendering this at the back. So chicken fat, be ready here, rice ke liye. Now for our jasmine rice, the project, the next project. So here, I've got my jasmine rice, which is washed a few times. Now, you know, jasmine rice is great for curries, for fried rice. It's not as fluffy and all that like basmati rice, but believe me, it's just mind-blowing. Now, I've washed this rice 3 or 4 times, let it soak, and now simple, I'm going to be adding my rice into this, okay? And as you can see, my stock is almost ready. My stock is actually ready. My chicken will also be perfectly cooked. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be flavoring my rice now. Now for the rice, I want to add here is some spring onion. I want to take a garlic and smash it as well. I want to take 1 or 2 shallots, chote se pyaz. I'm going to put that in this as well. And all these aromats can be removed from there, so don't worry about it. Okay, I'm going to be adding, of course, a little bit of ginger in this. Goes really well with this rice. And then, along with this, we're going to be adding a nice, at least 1 to 2 tablespoons of this chicken fat in here, or chicken flavor, I would say. And then we are going to be ladling some stock over this. So, beautiful. So, some hot stock over here, and beautiful. Perfect. So, we have our jasmine rice on the go. Our scallion sauce is also ready. Perfect. We're going to be adding a little bit of salt before I forget to this. Very important. So some salt to taste here. Perfecto. So my chicken is done. Now let's give it a little ice bath. Okay, firm up the flesh, stop the cooking, keep it juicy and nice. And believe me, like the whole coagulation inside, which happens because of the ice, the fat coagulates. It gets. I mean, it's delicious, right? Yes, sir. Chicken is ready. Stock is also ready. Now you must be saying, "Oh God, itna stock, ab kya karoge iska?" Well, this stock is like liquid gold. Okay, I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to cool it down, and believe me, I put it into an ice cube tray and I even freeze it. So the next time when I'm making all this, it's very, very quick, guys. Very, very quick. So very प्यार से जो हमारा चिकन है, अभी हम इसे आइस वाटर की ब्लांचिंग में डाल रहे हैं. And we have our delicious, beautiful chicken stock. Now look at that. How amazing. Nice and clear. Beautiful. It's not cloudy. It's absolutely almost like chai की तरह है. Chai. Perfecto. So, ooh. क्या टाइमिंग है हुजूर. चावल भी रेडी हो गया. मुझे बिल्कुल बैंकॉक, सिंगापुर सबकी याद आ रही है अभी. नाउ अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ lovely rice is ready. Nice. So you're going to put this also a little on this side. Chicken and rice ready. Now we got one more sauce to do, and we have this chicken to carve. Okay, it's अभी थोड़ा और ठंडा होने दो इसे, so it's easy for me. And generally what happens is that when you go out and eat this dish, you have a choice. Either they reheat the chicken for you, as in they reheat the piece, or they steam it for you, or a lot of the times it's served with चावल गरम होते हैं, chicken room temperature पे होता है, और stock गर्मा गरम होता है. So you know what I mean? So you eat the rice along with the lukewarm or room temperature chicken, and then actually it's the hot chicken stock which people drink on the side, and also they put it inside the rice. So it's a very ceremonial thing. It's really, really lovely, very delicious. So I'm going to let this hang till I can actually handle this. So green onions या scallion sauce हमने आपके लिए बना दिया है. Now what do we need? We need a lovely chili sauce. So I've got these lovely bird's eye chili. They're pretty hot, but they're very tasty. And believe me, you're going to need these. So bird's eye chilies, I'm going to just slice them. Okay, I've got about 3 here. Then I have a teaspoon of minced ginger here. I have a little bit of half a teaspoon of minced garlic here. I have some of our spring onion greens and our spring onion whites. Lovely. Then we're going to be adding a little bit of sugar to this. Going to be adding a touch of salt, not too much. Then we're going to be adding lovely juice of a quarter of a lemon here. Give this a really nice mix. Okay. And then over this, as I told you, this stock is indispensable. We're going to be adding some of our chicken broth into our sauce. Okay. Roughly about 100 mils. And थोड़ा सा मेरा भी तो टच होना चाहिए. अभी हम डालेंगे इसमें हल्का सा, just a little bit of light soya sauce. Beautiful. Yes, yes, oh yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Beautiful. Tasting तो बनती है भैया. Yeah? Oh my God, this is delicious. So, carve the chicken wings out. Beautiful. And now, very carefully, we take the string off. Perfect. Nice. And then, हल्के से प्यार से हम इसे खींच लेते हैं. Beautiful. The chicken is just perfectly cooked, guys. Perfectly. A lovely chicken breast here. Beautifully cooked. Really lovely, juicy, tender, shender. सब कुछ. Slice our chicken. We can just trim the heel off. Trim the little fat out. Beautiful. Our chicken and rice and dish is ready. It's time to plate it up. So our lovely, beautiful Jasmine rice is ready, perfectly cooked. And with all these lovely aromats, you can take them out, or you know what, you can just have them with it. I mean, I would definitely eat it because it's all shallots, it's spring onions, some ginger, some lovely chicken fat. Look how gorgeous this rice has turned out. I'm really proud of this today. You know, there are some days where you feel really good about what you've cooked. This is one of those days, I think. And I'm glad that I'm sharing this amazing recipe with you. You have any suggestions, you have any new ideas, anything else you want me to do, please, I would love to do. I'm only here for you and we are all here to share. So we're going to, oops. So we have our jasmine rice here. Then our lovely, beautiful chicken. We have some spring onions here. Beautiful. I've got two amazing sauces. One is our scallion sauce. Beautiful. Which I'm going to be sticking right here. And then I have another gorgeous, oof, I love this. This chili soya lemon kind of sauce. Quickly made on the fly. Next, a little bit of lovely sesame oil so the chicken doesn't dry out too much. Not too much, just a little bit. To give this lovely little glaze on here. Gorgeous. And then, of course, our little bit of our chicken fat, a little bit of chicken fat on the rice. Chicken and chawal ready. Do like. If you liked it, like it again. If you subscribe it, share it to the people and tell me what you want because I want more.